Welcome to Empower300 number 8, The Madman's Discipline by Jonathan Belcher. In today's audio recording, what I'm going to be talking to you is about something that you already know about, but I really want to go in deep about what it actually means. Because as I've been growing in my journey, I'm understanding more and more about what this concept I'm going to be talking to you about in this call, what it actually means. Have you ever heard about the story of David and Goliath? It's an extremely powerful story. It's a biblical story about Goliath, a giant, and David, a small man. And judging by the physicalities of both people, David should not be able to beat a giant like Goliath. But just to summarize the story, what happens is God gives David the strength to overcome and beat the odds. And he actually did beat Goliath. So it's a very, very powerful story about faith. What about the story about the bamboo tree? Have you ever heard that story before? I know you like, come on, John. You know I heard that story before. You brought up the story about the bamboo tree. But that's also another story about faith and the power of faith. And we all know that faith without works is dead. Faith without works is dead. So, and this is something that separates the successful from the unsuccessful. Faith without works is dead. So David and Goliath and the story about the bamboo tree are very powerful testaments having to do with faith. But over the course of the call today, what I really want to talk about is this concept of discipline. Because one thing I like to say is experience is the best teacher, but observation is the best mentor. So if you simply observe very successful people in whatever field they're in, it doesn't really matter the field, because the characteristics of success are more or less the same among all successful people, especially when they're achieving, great levels of success that's not the normal everyday level of success. But I study very, very successful people from all walks of life, having from different experiences, different races, different ethnic backgrounds, some born rich, some not born rich, some born in poverty. And from studying these very successful people over and over and over again, what you're going to find is a commonality among all successful people, very, very successful people. Okay? And that commonality among all very, very successful people that you're going to find is discipline. But really in this call, what I hope to do, what my mission on this call to do is to help you to really process what discipline is so you can fully understand it for what it is. Because you can say, you got to be disciplined in business. People always say that. They like to throw away that word around. Discipline is very, very important. Discipline is huge for success. Discipline is huge for changing your life. Discipline is important for becoming somebody new, somebody better. People say this and they throw this word around. But what does it actually mean? And discipline is a relentless pushing forward, like a scheduled action taking, like a relentless action taking business model where it's just, you have your formula in place, you have your objectives at hand, and every single day, or let's just say whatever days you decide, you are so relentlessly attacking those objectives every single day that literally in the process of you doing that every single day, your body gets programmed to take that action more and more every single day. So discipline is ongoing. And this is why